When your cat bites you suddenly, do you actually know what they are trying to communicate? Most people think it is feline aggression or just a bad mood, but the cat behavior truth is often the exact opposite. If you misunderstand these cat biting triggers, you are unknowingly destroying the bond with your pet. Today, we are decoding the hidden language of cats, from overstimulation to the mysterious love bites that everyone gets wrong. Let's be honest, it feels like a betrayal. One minute you are on the couch, the sun is shining, your cat is purring. And the next, teeth in your flesh. You feel rejected, maybe even a little scared. But here is the reality, your cat is not a psychopath. They are a highly sophisticated biological machine that speaks a language you are currently failing to read. In this video, we are going to fix that. We are going to dive into the 5 psychological reasons why cats bite, backed by the latest 2026 veterinary data, and I promise you, by the end of this journey, you will never look at your cat's teeth the same way again. First, let's talk about the stimulation trap, also known as the petting aggression phenomenon. Imagine you are at a party. Someone is giving you a nice shoulder rub. It feels great for the first minute. But then they keep doing it. And doing it. For 10 minutes straight. Eventually, that nice feeling turns into physical irritation. Your skin feels tingly, then itchy, then painful. You want them to stop, but they do not realize it because you are still smiling politely. Finally, you have to push their hand away. This is exactly what happens when you pet your cat. In the scientific community, we call this petting-induced aggression, and it is the #1 reason for unprovoked bites in American households. Recent studies from the University of Lincoln have revolutionized how we understand feline neurology. Unlike humans, cats have extremely sensitive nerve endings at the base of their hair follicles. While a few strokes feel like a massage, continuous stroking builds up static electricity and neurological noise. The pleasure centers of the brain literally switch over to the pain centers in a matter of milliseconds. While a few strokes feel like a massage, continuous stroking builds up static electricity and neurological noise. The pleasure centers of the brain literally switch over to the pain centers in a matter of milliseconds. Most owners say, "But he was purring." Here is the secret: purring isn't always a sign of happiness. Cats also purr when they are stressed or trying to self-soothe. If you are petting your cat and they are purring while their tail starts to twitch, that is not joy. That is a biological warning system reaching its boiling point. You need to look for the flicker. Watch the very tip of the tail. If it's twitching like a snake, stop immediately. Look at the ears, are they rotating slightly outward like airplane ears? It means the cat is scanning for an exit. If you see the skin on their back rippling or twitching, their nervous system is overloaded. The 2026 solution is the 3-second rule. Stroke your cat 3 times, then stop and pull your hand back an inch. If the cat leans into you or nudges your hand, they want more. Moving on to the second point, the hand-prey confusion. This is a hard pill to swallow for most cat parents. If your cat hunts your ankles or bites your fingers during play, it is your fault. In the wild, a cat's survival depends on its ability to identify, stalk, and kill moving targets. From the moment they open their eyes, kittens are hardwired to practice these skills. When we use our fingers to wiggle under a blanket or tickle a kitten's belly, we are sending a powerful signal to their developing brain: human skin is a toy. Human skin is prey. You think it is cute when they are 2 pounds. It is a medical emergency when they are 12 pounds and have adult canines. When you move your hand quickly away after a bite, you are triggering the predatory instinct. To a cat, a retreating hand is a dying mouse. Their brain releases dopamine and adrenaline, telling them to grip harder and shake. You are not teaching them it hurts, you are making the game more exciting. You must establish a zero skin contact policy. Your hands are for petting, feeding, and loving, never for wrestling. Use wand toys that create at least 3 feet of distance between your body and the kill zone. If your cat does latch onto your hand, do the hardest thing possible: freeze. Stop moving. Do not scream. Do not pull. A cat's predatory drive is fueled by motion. If the prey goes limp and boring, the cat loses interest. Once they let go, walk away. No shouting, no hitting, just the cold, hard silence of the game is over. Within weeks, the cat's brain will recategorize your hands as non-prey entities. Within weeks, the cat's brain will recategorize your hands as non-prey entities. The third reason is the most heartbreaking: the silent cry of pain-induced aggression. If your cat has always been gentle and suddenly starts biting when you touch a specific area, this isn't a behavior problem, it is a medical SOS. Cats are masters of disguise. In the evolutionary hierarchy, a cat is both a predator and a prey animal. In the wild, showing pain is a death sentence. It attracts larger predators. Therefore, your cat will act 100% normal. They will eat, they will jump, they will groom, even while suffering from debilitating arthritis, dental abscesses, or urinary tract infections. The bite is their last resort to protect a wound you cannot see. We see this often in older cats with feline osteoarthritis. You might reach to stroke their lower back, a spot they used to love, and they whip around and bite. You feel offended. They feel like you just stepped on a broken bone. Is the bite localized? Does it only happen when you touch the hips, the base of the tail, or the ears? Look at their eyes. Are the pupils dilated even in a bright room? This is a classic sign of chronic pain. In 2026, we have incredible diagnostic tools, but nothing beats an observant owner. If the behavior change is sudden, stop the training and start the vet visit. Sometimes, a bite is the only way a cat can say, "Help me, I am hurting." Treating the underlying inflammation often turns a mean cat back into a lap cat overnight. Now, let's consider the fourth factor, the amygdala hijack, involving fear and displacement. Have you ever seen a cat looking out a window at a stray cat outside? They are growling, their tail is a poof, they are totally focused. You walk up, touch them on the shoulder to calm them down, and they turn around and deliver a level 4 bite that draws blood. This is displaced aggression, and it is one of the most dangerous situations for a cat owner because it feels so personal. But it is not. It is a physiological state where the cat's brain is flooded with cortisol and adrenaline. They are in fight or flight mode. When you touch them, you startle them out of their hyperfocus, and their body reacts before their conscious brain can recognize you as family. Fear biting is also common in unpredictable environments. If you have loud children, a new dog, or you have recently moved house, your cat's baseline stress level is likely through the roof. A cat in fear does not want to fight, they want to escape. But if they feel cornered, if you try to pick them up to comfort them while they are scared, you are taking away their exit. A trapped cat is the most dangerous animal in the house. Respect the safe zone. Every home needs a vertical space or a den where the cat is 100% untouchable. If your cat is puffed up or hissing, do not approach. Give them time, sometimes hours, for their heart rate to return to normal. Use synthetic pheromones to lower the ambient stress of the home. Remember, you cannot soothe the cat with hugs. You soothe the cat with space. Finally, we reach the fifth reason, the part that confuses everyone, the love bite. If you have stayed with me this long, you are about to learn the most beautiful secret of cat psychology. There is a bite that feels different. It is not a puncture. It is not preceded by a twitching tail or a hiss. It is a gentle nibble, often on your chin, your nose, or your fingers, usually while the cat is purring and kneading. These are love bites, and they are deeply rooted in kittenhood. When a mother cat grooms her kittens, she uses her teeth to gently comb the fur and stimulate the skin. It is a sign of extreme social bonding. In the feline world, grooming each other often involves these tiny nips. When your cat gives you a love bite, they are telling you that you are part of their family. They are so overwhelmed with affection that they are trying to groom you as they would a sibling. Most owners react to a love bite by flinching or saying no harshly. To a cat, this is incredibly confusing. It is like if you went to hug a friend and they pushed you away. If it is a true love bite, soft, slow, and accompanied by sleepy eyes, do not punish them. If it hurts because their teeth are sharp, simply move your hand slowly away and redirect them to a soft toy. But recognize it for what it is, a profound moment of interspecies trust. In conclusion, becoming the owner your cat deserves is all about communication. We have covered the petting overstimulation, the prey drive we accidentally created, the hidden pain, the paralyzing fear, and finally, the misunderstood affection of the love bite. The common thread here is that your cat is always talking to you. They are talking with the tilt of their ears, the dilation of their pupils, and the tension in their muscles. The bite is simply the only way they have left to shout when you haven't been listening to their whispers. In the high-speed world of 2026, we often want our pets to be on-demand sources of comfort. We want to pet them when we are stressed. We want to play when we have time. But a cat is an independent being with its own boundaries and neurological limits. When you start respecting those boundaries, when you stop petting before the tail twitches, when you stop using your hands as toys, and when you provide a calm, safe environment, the biting stops. Not because you trained the cat, but because the cat no longer feels the need to defend itself against the person it loves most. If this video helped you understand your feline friend a little better, hit the like button. It helps this information reach other owners who might be struggling with a difficult cat. And if you want more deep dives into the secret world of animal psychology, subscribe and turn on notifications. Your cat doesn't want to hurt you. They just want to be understood. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.